The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Mr. Nyesom Wike, has reminded FCT workers that the strike issue was still in court and advised them to obey court orders. Wike stated this while handing over 12 new ambulances to FCT hospitals in Abuja on Thursday. The comment was in response to the action of the union leaders of the FCT workers, under the Joint Union Action Committee, JUAC. Daily Post reports that JUAC had on Wednesday directed FCT workers to resume the strike they began on January 19, over unresolved welfare concerns. The directive followed the appeal of the ruling of the National Industrial Court on January 27, which directed the workers to suspend the strike and adjourned the matter to March 23. The union filed the appeal against the decision of the Industrial Court through its lead counsel, Femi Falana, San. Reacting, Wike argued that, "The mere fact that I find notice of appeal does not automatically mean there is a stay of execution." It's unfortunate when people say they will not obey court orders. That means we're a lawless society. You go and block the gates and say you will not obey court order. Let me advise you. It depends on who you are dealing with. By the time we go for contempt of court against those who are blocking our gates or those who wrote letters that they will not obey the court order, then you will see the difference. We did not take laws into our hands. All we said is, let's go and see who is wrong and who is right. We are still open for dialogue, but nobody should threaten the existence of anybody. The minister said that the workers' concerns were being addressed, adding that the majority of the issues have been resolved. If you make a request or a demand of 5 items, for example, and the government says okay, we can take up these 3 items, after this we take up the other 2 items. If you are really sincere, if there is no objective behind it, there is no way you will not accept. But when you leave dialogue and begin to join us as politicians, we will first treat you as politicians. I can't treat you as a worker but as a political opponent, trying to run the administration down, using some people. Of course, no government will shut its eyes and allow that to happen, he said. He assured the workers that the problems affecting the FCT administration were being addressed one after the other, stressing that no one could solve all the problems at once. The whole essence is to have dialogue where there are problems, and say these problems, I can solve this now, leave this for me tomorrow, I'll be able to solve that tomorrow. Nobody can solve all our problems, and as long as we are living, problems will come up. What is important is that you are focused and you are doing the best you can do. When you leave the office, another person will come and continue from where you stopped, he added. He recalled that before President Bola Tinubu's administration, workers in the FCTA retired as directors, but now could reach the position of permanent secretary. He added that another reform was the creation of the FCT Civil Service Commission by the Tinubu administration.